Alright, everybody, welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. It is Monday, it is 8:35, sorry I'm a little bit late. I was driving in from out of town, had dinner with my parents, and it was rain, and I was trying to make it back soon enough, but, you know, it was close at least. Took me really just took me a minute to try and get everything ready. Wanted to make sure people were tagged and everything, so... we are back in Traverse Town. Last thing we did is we just opened up the synthesis shop and made a few things in there. The last world we were in was Agrabah, and we came here, we met Pinocchio, and he said that he didn't know where Geppetto was, so we're supposed to be helping him find him, and you know, other than that, just kind of exploring around a little bit. We opened up the synthesis shop by unlocking green trinities, so I don't know where for sure, but I'm pretty sure there are some here, so we might look around a little bit. And it's good to kind of explore Traverse Town again from time to time, just to see if there's anything new. Let me see. Did I do this at the end of the last stream? Did I check what he had? I did. Okay, I bought a bunch of new gummy blocks, so we're going to be getting into that. Yeah, I got all that. Okay. But I did want to look around a little bit. We might find that the Heartless have probably gotten stronger.
Then I look at, now I can, sorry. Sad.
Oh, sorry. I'm getting some of those ASMR mouth sounds there for you. But man, I love A&W root beer. Hashtag not a sponsor. What in the world? That's one of those pink monkey Heartless running around just randomly. That's weird.
Come on.
Got her. That was... I just hadn't even moved from the start. That's weird. Okay. Julia, I don't know why the stream wouldn't be working on your other device, but I would suggest maybe trying to watch it from your PC. My guess is maybe if you're outside of the country, there may be some restriction that I don't know about. There isn't one that I've set. I did look at that. As far as I can tell, I haven't set any, and I certainly wouldn't have on purpose tried to restrict people from watching from outside the US. Wow, these things might just kill me. This is bad. I'm gonna make use of my guard, maybe. I'm not sure how to time it, though. Come it. Crap. Yeah, Donald and Goofy are both gone, too. Man, these things are nasty. Yeah, I don't even think blocking works. Crap, I'm gonna die. What in the world happened to them? Jeez. So the Heartless did get stronger while we were gone, for sure. That was nuts. I wonder if they're gonna spawn again. No. That must be some sort of special encounter. Probably they would have dropped some good synthesis materials had I beaten them all, but I didn't. Sorry. So, let's see. I wanted to look around, see if, kill some Heartless, see if they've gotten stronger. Seems like the regular ones don't really seem like they have necessarily. These may not have leveled up yet. Periodically, throughout different parts of the story, they will kind of level up what Heartless you find in Traverse Town. And maybe other areas too. I'm not entirely sure if they level up the ones in other areas. But I know they do here. But they haven't done it yet here, so it's not too bad. Mainly I just want to look around and see if there's any like green trinities I can find. I bet we can probably get a reward or two from Pongo and Perdita, because we found some puppies now, so I'm going to go check on that. And they'll give us a little cutscene too. So we're actually having more than one cutscene because we found so many, looks like. Since we last saw him anyway. We got a gift, Kiraga G. So we got a gummy block, Firaga G, couple of them, Thunder G, some decent gummy blocks actually. One of the Kiraga, that's a cockpit. I think I bought a Kira, which is not as good a cockpit from Sid, so that seems kind of dumb now. I maybe should have checked on this beforehand. Alright, we're gonna walk through here. And this takes us to the back alley. Where all the serious business goes down. Right here in the back alley, you know. I don't think there are any trinities here. I know there's a white one in the waterway. But then maybe I'll... There's a little shortcut here, so... There we go. Now we did get a page for that book over there, but I don't want to do it yet. I want to wait till I have all of them, if I can, if I don't accidentally miss one and didn't realize later. And kind of do it all in one go. We didn't get any new summon crystals, or she would have said so. I wasn't entirely sure. We did get a new summon, because we got Genie. Just didn't get any new summon crystals. So that's okay, though. The yellow trinity over there, we don't have that yet. Won't get that one for a while yet. I like Traverse Town's music a lot. It's very peaceful. Getting a lot of synthesis materials. I think we did equip Goofy with something to give us increased increased drop of items or something, didn't we? So maybe seeing the benefit of that already. Seems like we're getting a little bit more. Oh, well, it seems like I'm kind of piddle-farting around, but I did just come in, you know, get in pretty much, so I'm kind of warming up a little bit. Giving people who want to watch a chance to tune in before we get into the real meat of it. Don't forget, you know, please interact with the chat. I've got it pulled up, so I can talk back to you. I still have the text-to-speech feature on, but sometimes I can't understand it. So I try and make sure I've got my phone here to use as a monitor so I can go back and read it. There we go. Nice. I could bring it up on my TV on my main screen and just have it show me there, but it gives me this whole huge border then that I just really didn't like. Oh good, these guys are back. We got one. Okay. Okay, we got one. We got two. They're giving us progressively more experience points. Okay, so maybe that's the thing here. Oh, I slipped. Crap. Nope, no. Stop it. Just gotta be aggressive. That's the trick. Aggressive. They can't shoot me if I'm hitting them, right? Ow. It's just so freaking many. They just keep coming. And I can't seem to actually avoid them in any particular way. I don't think there's actually a projectile. Like, I think it's just happening. Dadgummit. I don't know what to do with that. I guess if I use more magic, I don't know, but there's a lot of them, and they're spread out too. You know, they're not all bunched up where I could hit them all with a few spells. That's wicked. Much prefer these enemies. They don't shoot me all the time. It's real rude.
Come on!
There we go. Got him. Nice. Hit him. Hit him in the head. I blocked soon enough. Alright. So, that's probably enough exploring. I didn't find any green trinities, and I can't really think of anywhere else there would be one that I recall. If I did miss one, let me know. I'll come back and find it later. But for now, we're gonna head back into First District and get this show on the road. Heading to, I think I know where we're heading, but I'm not entirely sure. I think... Well, I don't want to spoil it if you haven't seen this before. So, let's just get on with it, I guess. I'm gonna take the door, take the scenic route out. Is there a new tournament? No, not right now. Okay. So we've got these two options here, and it does show us their battle level, but it doesn't show us what they are yet. So we're going to go to one of those, though. And I think I'm going to warp to Agrabah first, and then we'll just kind of go the normal way from there. Alright, so... Okay, this has the lower battle level, so let's go this way. We want to actually avoid that, because if you remember the map, that's the one that sends us back towards the first grouping of worlds, so we just kind of go around it. Got it. Got that blueprint. Blueprints, I think, are the only thing the enemies will drop here that are unique. So always try and get them if you can. I think there's an achievement for getting all of them, so... Or a trophy. It's PlayStation. Ships. Ooh, we got a tornado G there. That's one of the better, like one of the best wing pieces you can get. Oh, hello. They're moving now. Okay. Ah. That's one of my favorite models, right there. I forget what it's called. It is the Death Guys. It's one of my favorite blueprints, so I like to build off of it a lot. Uh-oh, that just disappeared. Why did that just disappear? What is that? Wow, it's huge! Uh-oh. He's coming in. I can't control the ship. Oh, no! Oh, he didn't eat us. Okay. It's a giant whale! It's Monstro. He's a whale of a whale and vicious besides. Oh, he's coming back. Whoa! Sora, get us out of here! I can't. The game's not letting me do anything. Uh-oh. Too late! He's gonna swallow us! Oh no! It's true. I saw it with my own eyes. You sure you didn't just hear it this time? What difference does it make? There's a huge monster in there, I tell ya. Alright, suppose there really is a monster. Think we can beat it by ourselves, Sora? No problem, let's do it. Listen, there, can you hear it growling? Shh, quiet. We've got to be careful. See that? It was just the wind making that noise. Oh man, I wish it was a monster. Hold on, what's that over there? A window? Or maybe a door? It won't open. Jeez, is that really all that's in here? What do you expect in a boring place like this? Hey, Sora. When we grow up, let's get off this island. We'll go on real adventures, not this kid stuff. Sure, but isn't there anything fun to do now? Hey, you know the new girl at the mayor's house? Did you hear? And that's the end of that flashback, I guess. Kind of a cliffhanger.
Hey, Sora! Are you okay?
What are you guys doing? Where are we anyway? Whoa!
Oh, you know, I think that big old whale monstro just swallowed us. And for today's weather, expect showers. Oh,
I forgot about that line.
heavy showers.
I love Goofy.
It's me! Oh, it's just Pinocchio! Pinocchio!
Pinocchio? Pinocchio, where you going? Pinocchio! Come on,
I think the
everybody,
question is, how did he get
quick.
here from Traverse Town? He just, like, throw himself into space somehow? Alright, well, here we are in Monstro. There's his teeth, right at the front of the mouth. And, it gets icky from here on in, so be prepared.
What have you got there, Pinocchio?
With this, we can get out of here, Father.
Really? With this big block, you think so?
It's true. So, how did you end up here, Pinocchio?
Oh my, so the whale swallowed all of you too? My goodness!
Yeah, looks like it.
My name is Geppetto. I'm Pinocchio's father. When we got separated, I traveled all over looking for him. Thank goodness we're together again. So, you seem to know
That looked like
Pinocchio
Riku.
quite well. I hope he was a good boy in my absence.
Yeah, not really.
Well, we've all had quite a journey, right, Pinocchio? Pinocchio!
Uh-oh. He's not even a good boy in your presence. Yeah, we better go after him. Yeah. Don't wander off, Pinocchio. And yet, here he goes, wandering off. I don't think we can get all the treasures in here yet, but we can get a couple. So let's see what we can get. Or not. I thought I was going to land on that, but I didn't. Uh-oh. Maybe we can't. I think like the water level goes up at some point or something to raise some of those platforms. Or something like that. Can get up on top of here. Ah, nope, not quite there. More over here. No. Yeah, there's a lot. Pretty sure there's some stuff we definitely can't get until we come back here later. You know, let's hop on in. So, you'll immediately notice this part looks a little bit different.
What are you doing? Come on, let's go back.
You know, Geppetto's awfully worried about you.
Pinocchio, stop fooling around. This is no time for games.
But Sora, I thought you liked games. Or are you too cool to play them now that you have the Keyblade?
Riku,
That face.
what are you doing here?
Just playing with Pinocchio.
You know what I mean. What about Kairi? Did you find her?
Maybe. Catch us, and maybe I'll tell you what I know.
Oh, come on.
Riku can be a... I kind of forgot how much of a jerk Riku can be in the first game, to be honest. He really fell for the enemy's lives pretty quick, and he's really a jerk to Sora, really a bully to Sora in this first game. Alright, this is Chamber 2. And this place can get pretty confusing because there's a lot of entrances and exits. There's, I believe, 6 main chambers, but a lot of entrances and exits between them. So it can get a little confusing. I'll try and get through them relatively quickly. Oh wow, took those guys out quick though. Pretty good. I got a new ability. What is it? Hurricane Blast. From an aerial combo, unleash an extremely powerful finishing combo attack to the enemy below. Okay, so a new finisher for my aerial combos. That'd be pretty good. But there's really nothing here I want to get rid of right now, so I'm gonna have to wait till I get some more AP. I tend to be like that. I really just want to equip all the abilities, so a lot of times I forego them until I can forego new ones until I can equip them without unequipping the other ones. Not sure I'll fall if I fall off right now. Be careful.
See ya.
Started teleporting right as I did my blizzard. Where is he? Where is he? Where's Goofy? Goofy. No, no, not that. There we go, got him. Alright. Can I pick this up? No, I guess I can't. Oh, there we go. I can pick it up. Alright, let's see. I want to get it close to that, I think.
Come on.
That's too close, isn't it? Yeah. I can't even lift it properly. I can move it back like this until I can lift it, I guess. No, too far away. I think if I place it right, I can get up on that platform. I think. Just gotta be careful. Nope. Maybe if I just lift it back like this. Oh, it might work. It might work. Hey, there we go. Got it. Some puppies. Found them. Alright, I might be able to get over to that. Hey! Oh, I made it! Well, if I can kill these guys, I can get that treasure chest at least. I can do it without falling off. Hey, rude. Uh-oh. Need to heal. Alright. Dadgummit. I probably could have gotten that one up there too if I hadn't fallen. Oops. Oh well, here we are. There's a treasure. There's some treasure down here too, I guess, so I'll have to be down here eventually. There we go. Oh, good job, Goofy. He didn't even know it hit him. You know, I don't really know what I want to talk about right now, if I'm being honest. So I finally renewed my GameStop Pro membership. So I got some of the most recent Game Informers, and I got to read the Kingdom Hearts 3 article. Which reminded me that there is going to be a Big Hero 6 world, which I'm pretty excited about. And of course the Toy Story world, which they've shown off, which looks really awesome. And a Tangled one too, apparently. That'll be really cool. The Toy Story one, apparently you can like pilot toy mechs, which sounds really cool. Tetsuya Nomura was talking about how he's just really glad about they have because of the engine. There's a lot more they can do now, so he's really trying to push the limits there, and I think that's pretty exciting. So I'm curious to see what all they do with it, for sure. Okay, we're back here. Let's go this way. Let's just go back this way. It was back to Chamber 2, but on a different part of it. Okay. Part of the hard part in exploring this too, I guess, is that a lot of times you end up getting knocked off because you're trying to fight the Heartless. Knocked off of these raised platforms and you can't get back up to them. Oh, hello, barrels. I should have expected that those were Heartless monster barrels, but I really didn't. Okay. I guess Terra's getting a little heavy there. He's got to cut down on the carbs, you know. Don't really have many people watching right now, but if you're watching later in the comments, let me know how's your week been, or how's your weekend been. This is week 2, so I've had the weekend off on this, but really kind of missed it, to be honest. I really enjoying streaming and getting to kind of get my voice out there and play Kingdom Hearts and enjoy it with others too. Well, it's one of those games. As with a lot of games, I think that it's really fun to enjoy it with others, even if they can't play along with you. You know, it's fun to just talk about it and watch it and everything. And it's got enough of a enough of a movie quality with the way they do their cutscenes, I think, too, that there definitely is stuff to watch. You know. Where's Goofy? There he is. Good job, Goofy. Is this one barrel reel? I guess it is. Weird. Where do I want to go? Chamber 5? That sounds right. If I recall correctly, each chamber is connected at least to the two numbers to either side of it. So 5 is connected to 4 and 6. 4 is connected to 3 and 5 and so on, I think. And I want to say it's chamber 4 we need to get to. And I fell. Oh, actually I can get back up as long as I don't destroy that barrel. I want to say it's chamber 4 we need to get to. I could be wrong on that. I'm just kind of basing that off of my memory, but I feel like that sounds right. If we can get to chamber 4, I guess we'll figure it out. Oh crap, I'm a lot lower on health than I realized. There's a blue trinity there. If we can kill these heartless, maybe we can use it. I don't like being in that range where I'm too close to you sliding dash, but too far away to actually reach them. Come on, Sora. Gotta take him out. So these shadows are obviously stronger than the ones we're facing in Twilight Town. They're still pretty weak. I mean, they're just shadows, but stronger than the other ones. Stronger than any we've faced thus far. So they take a couple more hits. Really is all it really does. Oh, jeez. Getting money pretty fast right now, it seems like. We almost caught up to where we were before we bought all those gummy blocks, I think, so that's good. Mega Ether. And Thundica G, nice. Let's see if I can get back up here. There we go. Yeah, I can... No, I guess I can't make that, it's too high. Which way is this? Chamber 6 and Chamber 2. I want to go to Chamber 2. Let's try Chamber 6. Oh, this is this one. Okay. What's here? Chamber 5. Oh, there's a treasure over here we didn't get. Of course, it's guarded. Oh, of course. Open it. Are they responding to me clicking triangle or something? Maybe they are. I don't know. Chamber 5 also. Come on over here. That's the way I went before. Let's try this way. Now we're back here. Okay. What's through here? Chamber 4. Let's go this way. I was right.
Why do you still care about that boy? He has all but deserted you for the Keyblade and his new companions, after all.
I don't care about him. I was just messing with him a little.
Oh, really? Of course you will.
He's so tsundere.
Beware the darkness in your heart. The heartless prey upon you.
Mind your own business.
She's so weird.
Riku! What's the matter with you? What are you thinking? Don't you realize what you're doing?
I was about to ask you the same thing, Sora. You only seem interested in running around and showing off that Keyblade these days. Do you even want to save Kairi?
I do.
Uh-oh. That sounded like Pinocchio screaming. And we're at a save point. And we just saw Riku. Everyone knows what that means, right? I think it's time for a boss fight in the bowels. That's right. We're gonna fight off Monstro's poop. There it is. That's what a whale's poop looks like, everybody.
No problem. Let's do it.
Oh, I get the flashback. It's because like this is like when they went to the cave, but this time there actually is a monster and they're fighting it together. Well, I can cast arrow. I think Donald just cast arrow on Goofy, and that just seems rude. Gotta focus on me, man. I'm the Keyblade wielder here. Nice. Pretty simple boss fight at this stage. Always kind of reminded me of the first boss fight from FF9. Quit eating Pinocchio. Rude. Honestly. It's rude to eat when you have guests. If they don't have food. Uh-oh. Quit hitting me! Stop it. Simple, but he does do a lot of damage because I can't really evade his attacks very well if I'm trying to attack him. Unlikely I get a good block like that.
Come on!
Got some level ups. Uh-oh. Who's this? Oh, uh-oh. That doesn't seem good. Goofy learned to cheer. Okay. Oh, he also learned evolution. Give up MP to give 30 HP to entire party. Wow, that sounds pretty good. Cheer increases the summons MP gauge, giving them more time and attacks per battle. Okay, I'll put evolution on him, because I don't use summons that much. But I am trying to use them a little bit more. Oh, yeah, he needed to equip some stuff. But, still, I'd rather upgrade that other part, so I guess we follow, yeah? Oh, it's the water level lowers, okay.
Pinocchio! Pinocchio! Please, give me back my son!
Sorry, old man. I have some unfinished business with this puppet.
He's no puppet.
This is really low,
Pinocchio is my little boy.
He is unusual. Not many puppets have hearts. I'm not sure, but maybe he can help someone who's lost theirs.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about Kairi?
What do you care about her?
So, Riku's come here to kidnap Pinocchio because Oh, I learned high jump. I forgot that you learn it that way, which is really kind of weird. So we got high jump, which we can equip. It's a shared ability, because I guess we can all do it. And it allows me to jump a lot higher. Like, a lot higher. Allowing us to explore some places we've never been able to get to before. Like above here, I think, but I have to get there somewhere else maybe. So, looky there. That's lovely. So our first shared ability, first main movement upgrade, really. And man, does it feel good. By the end of the game, we'll have high jump, we'll have some better swimming, we'll be able to glide really fast. It's gonna be great. But right now, we've just got high jump. You know what, I never did that blue trinity in that other room, did I? I got distracted, I guess. Oops. I do this one though. Get some items. And some money. I can't get that money. Oh, we got one piece. Hey, Donald. Donald, get close. You have treasure magnet. It's gone. Alright. Up here. And then here. There we go. Open. Oh, water gleam. So, that symbol, that little circle symbol by it, means that is actually another summon stone that we can take to the fairy godmother to unlock a new summon. We'll do that after we're done here, but we will get to it. So the reason it gives us high jump is because we actually have to go in that top door over there this time. Presumably because that's the way Riku is heading, I guess. But I want to get on top of there, and I'm pretty sure I can. Could be wrong. There's a green trinity up there. See? Just need to... There we go! Haha! Probably not supposed to do it that way. Probably supposed to wait till you get glide or something, but I like to break the games when I play them. That's right. We're all about breaking boundaries here, so... There you go. Mithril Shard. That was hardly worth it, but alright. Let's go ahead and save, actually. We did beat that one boss. And head around... I guess we can go here? Yeah. Follow after him. Because honestly, Riku, you can't just go around kidnapping people. I mean, that's really rude. It's really not okay. So we're going for the throat. Another blue trinity. There's 3 blue trinities here, which is kind of weird, because you would think they'd be using, like, higher level trinities that we can't go ahead and do right now, but they're not. Just use the blue one. The first one you're able to do. Kind of weird. Teleporting around. I hate it when they do that. Teleport when I'm about to hit them. Come back here. There we go. Alright. Nope. Oops. Wait. Oh, Trinity. Right. See, I almost forgot again. Alright. Let's go up here. Oh good, air soldiers. My favorite. I actually do rather like air soldiers. I think their design is pretty cool. They look pretty neat. There we go. Ow! You know what? Take this and that. Hello. Got him. All right. A few more heartless. So I think, I never really pay much attention to it, but I think these search ghosts have this search mechanic thing where they fire those little lasers out of their eyes, and if they don't actually hit you with them, they don't know where you are, so they won't attack, but they usually do, since they, you know, spawn right next to you or something. Well, okay, well, I was trying to kill that guy, but we're going up to the stomach now, I guess.
Hey, let Pinocchio go, Riku.
A puppet that's lost its heart to the heartless. Maybe it holds the key to helping Kairi. How about it, Sora? Let's join forces to save her. We can do it together. What? You'd rather fight me? Over a puppet that has no heart?
You can't just go stealing people!
Heart or no heart, at least he still has a conscience.
Boom!
Conscience?
You might not
Yeah,
hear
Jiminy,
it,
that guy.
but right now it's loud and clear. And it's telling me you're on the wrong side.
Then you leave me no choice.
Pinocchio! Pinocchio!
Jiminy, I'm not gonna make it.
His nose grew.
I guess I'm
He's
okay.
fine. Oh, he's using the corridors of darkness. Yeah, you might want to get out of here, Pinocchio. Let's take care of this guy. So, a little bit more complicated this time, now, because you've got this green stuff on the side. That's a little acid. See, don't wanna land on that if you can help it. And it's kind of a more of a somewhat more three-dimensional thing. Really aim for his head a little bit better now. A little bit better. Oh, we stunned him, and I think once we do, we can aim for this, which is kind of his core. That's really what we want to get to. So, dropping some bubbles though, which is good. You can get some arrow going, so I'm not taking so much damage. So you can't really hit his back, but if you get high enough, you can hit his head from the back. It's just Sora keeps doing the wrong attack. Ow. There we go. Come on, Sora, focus. Oh, both my party members are out? Dadgummit. Uh-oh, what was that? Oh, I did not remember that one. Oh boy. Oh no! Okay. Donald, Goofy, I need you guys to get up. Come on, guys. Arrgh.
Heal.
I guess I'm on my own. There we go. There we go. Almost got him though. I'm getting more MP. And HP too. We use it. Oh! Dadgummit! Ah, crap. Come on. Get an arrow. There we go. Won't take so much damage. Donald's up! That'll help. Even though he's out of MP. I gotta watch out for that. Almost got him. There we go. Hey, max AP went up. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah! That was an awesome finish. Alright. That heart has been released. Uh-oh.
Riku!
Yeah, don't let it belly flop us.
Riku, where are you?
Attained the power of time. Learned magic spells. Stop. Don't worry, I'll never use that. Probably never use that. I think there's like a couple spaces in Hollow Bastion to use it, but other than that, never really use it.
So, Kairi's like a lifeless puppet now?
Precisely.
And her heart was...
Taken by the heartless, no doubt.
Tell me, what can I do?
There are 7 maidens of the purest heart. We call them the princesses of heart. Gather them together, and a door will open to the heart of all worlds. Within lies untold wisdom. There you will surely find a way to recover Kairi's heart. Now, I'll grant you a marvelous gift. The power to control the Heartless.
Uh-oh.
Soon, Kyrie. Soon.
Riku just doesn't know what he's playing with here. So that was probably the shortest time I've ever spent going through Monstro for the first time. That really wasn't too bad. And he sneezes us out. I sure hope Pinocchio and Geppetto are okay. Yeah, hopefully they landed safely somewhere. Riku. And, apparently it spit us out to Agrabah, but I don't want to go back to Agrabah right now. I think my magic is as good as Donald's now. No way! Not in a million years! Why don't you go see Merlin? Work more on your magic. There's a tournament being held at the Colosseum. I hear there's a great reward for the winner. Alright, so that is pretty cool. There's a new tournament, and they're suggesting maybe we go see Merlin. So let's go see Merlin first, and then we'll see about going back to the Colosseum and doing a new tournament. I think we might be able to get a new Keyblade from doing the new one. One of my favorite Keyblades, actually. But that might be later. That might be a different tournament. Either way, I'm sure it'll be exciting. I love the tournaments. Let's talk to her first, because we know we got a new summon gem. Oh, another summon gem. Let's help this little one. Here we go. Bippity boppity boo! We learned the summon spell, Dumbo! If you find any more of these stones, bring them to me. So now we can summon Dumbo from the movie Dumbo. Big elephant, shoots water and stuff. You're making excellent progress. Here's something for your effort. Sora obtained Spellbinder. Keep it up. Alright, so he actually gave us a new Keyblade. Let's check it out. Alright, lower strength, but it does raise my max MP by 2 and significantly enhances magic and summon power, it says. I like how it doesn't show that at all, but apparently makes your magic and summons stronger. But I'm really fond... I'm more of a physical guy, that's why I picked the sword in the beginning, so I'm going to stick with 3 wishes for now. Do they? Okay. Let's see, and I got some more AP though, so I can equip this Hurricane Blast. Hopefully that'll be useful. Still don't have enough for Sonic Blade. Sonic Blade is definitely one I tend to ignore for a long time, I feel like, a lot of times. I mean, it is useful, but it takes a lot of MP, and it's hard to use too sometimes, so... let's go back to the gummy ship. Now seems as good a time as any. I want to customize my gummy ship a little bit more with the new parts we've gotten. Go to the garage. Let's make a new one. Oh, I wanted to start off a blueprint. Oh, hold on. No, I don't. Shut up. I don't have to place a block if I don't want to. Oop, wrong button. Sorry. Sorry. Wrong button. Okay, I'll place a block, I guess, and then... Okay. Exit out. There we go. Just not gonna save it. Alright, no, I'm not gonna save it. No. Alright, here we go. Change ships, rename, config. No, how do I... Oh, here we go. I was just below them all. Here we go. Yeah, so I'm gonna alter the death guys. Oh, it's too big. I don't have a big enough space to go off of it yet. Dang. Oh. What should I use then? I guess we can just make some alterations to our Shiva V2. Yeah. I guess we did sell one of our wings that we needed. Oops. That's okay. We have more. Alright, let's see. Get rid of that cockpit. We'll get rid of those two. This is a Kiriga. We've got a Cure. Okay, here we go. Kiriga. Huh, I really kind of like it there. I just have to move the engines. But then again, it's not too bad there either. Yeah, I'll just move it up here for now. And get rid of this. And these look really silly next to that cockpit, I feel like. Alright, got some Fire-Gudgies now. The big ones. There we go, yeah. Now we're talking horsepower, guys. Yeah. Ah, wrong button. Here we go. Put it up here, right on top. See if I can get any more of the smaller ones in. I like to have as many functioning pieces as I can, typically. And got those all in. So we've got all our bigger ones in. See if we can get the really, really small ones in, too. I don't know. It is going to limit me somewhere as to how many I can have, so... Ah, that's one too many. I'll just leave that out then. Alright. Engines, armors, wings. Need to at least make the wings symmetrical. Tornado. We've got one tornado, right? But we only... Okay, we don't have the one. We'll use the float, though, instead. Looks pretty snazzy. Alright. Yeah, okay. Ah. So these help us reach other items a little bit better. Supposedly, anyway. Problem is, they're really hard to fit in because they take up so much space on the blueprint. I guess we'll put them on top, maybe? Once we get a even bigger space to build on, it won't look so bad, maybe. Oh, and there's this one. I guess this is the upgrade, actually, so we'll use it instead. Oh, we only have it on one side? Oh, man. I guess we'll just use it on one side then, I guess. I don't know what else to do. Scan. It scans ahead. We've got one that scans every direction already. Got that already. Shield. Hey, that's useful. That's pretty useful. Be putting that in front. Should create a shield in front. That'll help protect us there, which is nice. We did get some new weapons, as I recall. We got some Thundigas. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Stick that in here. Yeah. I am taking away a lot of armor pieces, so that will actually make us suffer a little bit, perhaps, but I'm confident we can handle it. Another got a decorative fang. We've got a decorative wheel. We've got a decorative scissors hand. Alright, I think that's good. I'll save it as Shiva V3. There we go. And yes, that is the one I want to be flying. And since we got to do these gummy ship missions anyway, and we're only going one world now, let's, oh. That was a lot more specific than getting a high score, isn't it? Set off from deep jungle with only Thunder G as a weapon. Destroy 70 or more enemy ships. Well, I'm not going to be able to do that with this ship. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess then let's not worry about it. Let's just warp drive. We'll get to test out this ship when we head to our new worlds. Now, no, there's a green one over here. And we just get a mithril for some reason. So the new cup is the Pegasus Cup. Now, we're down here at the bottom. We've got all these things. Yeah, you can actually come over here and look at what's going to be in each fight. At the very top, of course, we've got Leon and Yuffie. That's going to be a tough fight, but it's also a really fun fight, so I'm looking forward to it. How's it hanging, Herc? Yep, I am going to compete. And trust me, you will face me one of these days. You'll face me looking up from the flat of your back. He said quite arrogantly. The Pegasus Cup. Let's do it. That was good. Good job, Donald. He's gonna kill a lot of them. He's gonna use up all of his MP in the first match. Yeah.
Not bad, huh?
Pretty simple here. Ah! Just trying to get out of their way. Didn't quite make it in time.
This should help.
Let's go ahead and heal. And all good.
We did it!
Let's see, see if he'll do his fireball at the first. Nope, it'll be flamethrower. Oops. Ah, almost got him. Got him. They're about to die. I don't know what, three matches in? Alright. Ah! Dadgummit. Sometimes the problem with Sora is that he really just locks on to the wrong enemies, you know? There we go. That's the ones I want to be targeting. It's the ones that heal people. Come back here. Die. Yeah.
That's the power of the Keyblade.
Darn right it is. That was all me. There we go. Got some of these ghosts. Oh, that spin in the air is that tornado thing I equipped, by the way. In case you were wondering. It's a nice finisher. Can do a pretty good amount of damage. Alright, this is another type of special fungus. So the thing with these guys is you're supposed to hit them into the air. Well, I think Or is that the other one? Oh, I'm thinking of the blue one. Hold on. I'm thinking of the wrong one. Never mind. So these guys turn into metal and spray poison. You gotta wait till they're not metal anymore.
See
The
ya.
only thing... Yeah, magic don't even work on them, so...
This should help.
And they have very little HP, but they have a lot of defense. I got
This
it.
should help.
Yeah, there's another one, though, that you hit into the air over and over and see how long you can keep them airborne. If you do it long enough, you get some synthesis materials. These guys do give a bunch of experience points, though, even in the tournament. You just keep countering. Except I'll die because the poison will hit me.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, just look at me like that. Yeah, there we go. So they're really not that bad. They're kind of frustrating because the only time you can attack them, they're definitely doing that attack that's kind of difficult to avoid if you're actually wanting to hit them, but you can make it through. These guys are almost worse. They like to just charge at you and explode. And as you might imagine, with a bunch of them, they get really bad real quick.
Heal.
Second to last. Next fight's the big one, guys. There we go. These guys really aren't so bad in the tournament. You just gotta kind of manage where you're at, so you don't get in between them all at once. You know, take it slow. Don't be all out. Just kind of pick your moments. Spread the love, as it were. Watch out for fireballs. Also, very important life lesson. Watch out for fireballs.
This should help.
Also help if your teammates are actually not dying all the time, but good luck with that. If you hit one of those back at them, it stuns them, makes them really easy prey. For a little while. Problem is, I'm going to be low on MP when I go into this next fight.
Come on. Heal.
Goofy leveled up. Good for Goofy. Alright, here we go. Leon and Yuffie. And I think generally the way I do it is I go for Yuffie first because she's got those long range attacks. And I hate trying to deal with somebody up close while I'm dealing with long range attacks. I didn't quite block it. I think Goofy blocked her though. Wow.
I give up.
Yeah, I blocked too soon there, and her projectiles will do a lot of damage because they're usually critical hitting. And they're sometimes a lot slower than you expect them to be. So, sorry about that. We're gonna go in again though. Gonna beat it. Can I do? I'm just curious. Oh, I can do the fill cup by myself. I'm not gonna do that right now. I wasn't sure. I couldn't actually remember if you could or not. Unfortunately, we don't get to start back at the battle that we were at, sadly. Gotta go through the whole thing again. It's always kind of, I don't know. It gets kind of monotonous sometimes doing the same battles over and over again when you really just need to get back to that last one, you know? These weren't the problem. But it's okay.
Nothing to it.
Now, don't try to block the explosions. It doesn't go well. Ow! Rude. See, that finisher is killing them before they can even go into their rage mode. Sometimes, which is great. Hey, Nolan. Good to see you. Or, well, hear you. Well, hear a voice imitating you, really. Yeah, we're here doing the Pegasus Cup. This is our second try. I lost on the last fight, first time. So, gotta go in again. But, that's alright. Still good experience, you know. Just gotta be a little bit more careful next time. Gotta time my blocks better, really. Gotta pay attention to that too. Dang fireballs. Crap.
Heal.
Dadgummit. Really wish you could cancel out of whatever action you're doing by guarding. I feel like that would make things a lot easier sometimes. But when you're already doing an action, you can't cancel out of it to guard. Even when you know you need to. What's next? Black fungus. Times 3. Alright, let's hit them quick before they turn metal. Maybe we can kill one before it turns. Probably not. Hey, we got one. We actually did. Awesome. I gotta stay aggressive so I can kill it quick. Hey, leveled up. Awesome. So if I avoid the poison, don't take too much damage. It's actually not a bad spot to get some of my MP back, I guess.
That's the power of the Keyblade.
Because their attacks are pretty predictable. Alright. So these guys will actually mostly kill themselves if you just let them. You just want to not get hit by the explosions. If you move around right, you can manage to.
This should help.
Actually, the pot spiders might not. It may only be the barrel spiders that will explode. But
Take that.
you don't actually have to do much of the fighting there. Where are we at? Third seed. We're going to skip the second seed because we're actually the second seed now. So there is, we are, marked as the second best on the roster out there. And if we went out to read it again, it would show that. But we still have to go through all the fights again, which I don't really understand why. I mean, I understand why from a gameplay perspective, is that this is supposed to be a thing that you do all in one go. But from an in-story perspective, it doesn't seem like a very good way of doing a tournament, you know?
Heal.
Ah! Crap. Your block timing gets messed up. It can really be bad. It's those multiple attacks, too. Dadgummit.
Heal.
Running out of MP. I'm gonna kill one of these guys or something. They're getting in the way. Dadgummit! Stinking fireballs! Getting on my nerves. There we go. Managed to block that one. Almost got him. Alright. Used up the last of my MP to heal, though. So, this could be tricky. Maybe Donald will get some MP and actually do something for me. Again, we're going to go for Yuffie first. I'm going to try and be careful, though.
Just give up, it'll be easy.
It's over.
Gotta watch out for Leon while we do it, though. He got me. Like one hit. Ay, ay, ay. Proud mode is tough. I don't know if you guys know this, but proud mode, it's tough. What could we do? What could we do? Wonder if there's something we could change to make this a little easier. I don't know. I could equip more items. I do have a bunch of items, I guess. I got a couple ethers though. If I used an ether, give myself arrow, that might be just enough, really. I think I want to change their strategy a little bit. I think that might help. Do regular attacks more frequently. Offensive magic occasionally. Advanced magic occasionally. Defensive magic frequently. MP items only in emergency. Problem is, he keeps using up all his MP at the beginning of the whole tournament. Let's see. I want you to do regular attacks mostly. Special attacks. Occasionally shield techniques. Support actions. Yeah, that looks good. I'm not entirely convinced they ever actually pay attention to those strategies at all, but, it's worth a try, right? Here we go again. Stinking teleporting ghosts. Yeah, it does do that. At least I tried to get them to not waste all their MP, So I clicked triangle right there because somebody told me once that it does something with them, and it does seem to make them. It does that little exclamation point, and then they yell. But I don't really know what the effect of that is.
That's the power of the Keyblade.
I never knew that was a thing until, like, very, very, very recently. I still don't know what it does exactly, though. It's weird. Ah, stinking. Thanks, Donald. It's helpful. Ah! Get more viewers coming on now. That's exciting. Welcome to whoever's joining us. Love to see people actually engaging and joining the stream. Feel free to use the chat. I try to keep it up so I can see it and actually talk with people. I'm not so famous that it's going to go so fast that I can't keep up, really. So, is it? I don't know what you're asking it is. And I'm not sure what the is you're referring or it to is, or the it. Because the nature of streaming is, pronoun antecedents get very muddy very quickly. But if you're asking, do I enjoy having people on the stream? Yes, I do. Always a good thing. So we're here doing the Pegasus Cup. If you just joined, we're here doing it again. Am I winning some? Well, I have gotten to the last fight in this tournament each time. It's just that last fight that's tricky against Leon and Yuffie. I am on proud mode, so don't judge too harshly. Because pretty much every time they hit you, it's a critical hit, and if you don't have once more second chance, I mean, just about every hit is liable to kill you, really. Crap. Yeah. It can get pretty intense. But I'm gonna get there. If nothing else, I'm still getting experience from fighting here, and so sooner or later I'll level up to the point that I'm overpowering them, eventually. And I really don't want to have to leave with my tail between my legs and come back to the tournament later. I'd really rather go ahead and do it. I forget what you get as the reward for this one. It's not what I thought it was. Which, I was really hoping this is the one where I get Metal Chocobo, but that's not yet. So, dadgummit. Very saddened. Much disappoint. All metal. So when they're all metal, you just back off, because there's nothing you can do to them, really. Donald and Goofy are just going to sit over there, getting hurt, and dying over and over and over. I am doing a poor job of being dead, I apologize. But I'm going to be doing a little bit better later on when we go to Halloween Town tonight. Is it Herc's shield in this one? No, because you have to beat him to get that, I'm almost certain, right? Got to, surely. Yeah, Donald is doing a bad job of making Sora dead. But he's also doing a really bad job of keeping Sora alive, so, you know. Win some, you lose some, I guess, you know? There we go. Alright, third seed. This is the second to last battle. Oh, crap. And they actually are kind of tricky because they will use those fireballs a lot. When you least expect it. Yeah. Yeah, it is like that with the Elite Four, that's true. In a lot of the games, actually, because they usually are the strongest trainers you can fight at least until after you beat them. So, when do you think KH will come out? The new one? They actually have a release window for it, so it's 2018, and I want to say they said fall? I could be wrong on that, so you gotta fact check me. I don't want to be handing out fake news, but I will, because I'd rather tell you something fake than actually go look it up myself. That's way too much trouble. No, it's definitely coming out. Don't get discouraged. It's coming out next year, man. It's gonna happen. See, this fight keeps wasting all my MP. I really need to get better at this fight, probably, so I can get better at the next one too. You know what? You need to die. Thinking flamethrowers. Like one more hit. Come on. Die. There we go. So much easier when you can just focus on one, you know? Well, you may have given up, but I'm gonna go pre-order it soon. Unless it's being made by Valve. It is not being made by Valve, thank God. Because then I would know it's never coming out. But it's definitely a Square Enix product. Gotta block it. Ah! It was too soon for the crap. Ah! Sometimes I feel like she's right, though. Wow, that sounds really, really dumb when I hear it in text-to-speech. But really funny. I will come and get it.
Is that supposed to hurt?
Yes, it is. Ah! No! No! Oh, I remembered. I have ethers. I should use them if I can get the chance. Ah! I'm gonna die, aren't I? Trying to use my ether. Ah! Irony. No! No! So many shurikens! Ah! Shut up, Christy Carlson Romano. Ah! This is not going well. I mean, I am surviving a lot longer than I did last time, but I'm also not doing any damage. Which is, I feel like, the problem I often get into with this. I can do one or the other, you know, I can survive or I can do damage, but I can't do both. So often. What if I need it later? I never use items, let's be honest. That's why I'm trying to make a point to use them, because I know that I never use them. The only time in Kingdom Hearts I ever usually use items is fighting Kurt Zisa, because there's a part fighting him where you can't use magic to heal, so you need items. I got her! And I leveled up. My strength is up. Awesome. And I've got some MP back, and I can use arrow. You are going so down, Leon. You are going so freaking down, Mr. Squall Lionheart. Lionheart. Is it Leonheart or Lionheart? I think it's Lionheart, actually. It's the same as the guy from Ruby, I think. The other headmaster they just introduced. You're so dead. You're so freaking dead. I'm sorry, I'm not paying any attention to the chat right now. I am busy killing one of my heroes. He has a really big sword now, I forgot about that. That makes things somewhat harder. But it's not really that bad. Just do this, basically. Use some aerial combos. Unless you miss the aerial combo like that, and then you get a little worried. Ooh. Whew. Come on, bring it on, dude. Bring it on. Come on. Do your jump attack. Do your jump attack. Come on. It leaves you open. Come on.
It's over.
Ah! Well, it doesn't leave you open if you hit me, I guess. That's fair. I should have used arrow. I was thinking about that just a second ago, as I need to use arrow, but now I don't have the MP, because I need to heal again. Go get him, Goofy! Be a distract. He doesn't even care. He's just totally ignoring Goofy. That's great. No, leaked footage for the new Star Wars will be next week. Got him. Told you. Once you take out one, it's not so hard. It's just getting the one out when you got both of them to deal with. It's tough. We got it, guys. Power of friendship. I couldn't have done it without you. That's not true. I've done it without you many times, but you know, it helps. It's not Tidus. Shut up. I don't care what you say. I don't care what Dissidia says. I don't even care what Tom Arnold says. It's not Tidus. It's dumb. Alright. Strength the most important part of a hero? Well, what you really need is a strong heart. What makes a strong heart? If you have to ask, you're not a hero yet. Stop talking in riddles. It's not a riddle. Okay, alright. What did I actually get? I wasn't paying attention. I think I got an ability? Strike Raid! Hey, that's cool. That's a good ability. I'm not going to equip it right now, but it's cool. Well, Donald got Second Wind. That would be useful. Let's see. Ooh, he probably needs that. And he probably needs that too. I guess he's gonna have to wait a little while for that. Goofy got it too, dang. Goofy could probably take off Evolution for Second Wind, though. I know, that's Tom Arnold. I don't care what he says. It's wrong. He doesn't know that he's wrong, but he's wrong. Okay? Look, it references the tides. They're not the tides, they're the tides, like the ocean, because he washes up on shore. And because he lives on Destiny Islands. So, don't want to go to title screen, that would be the wrong button. Gummy ship. Oh, alright, you can't actually go to your gummy ship from there. You have to actually walk out. Wait, let's go read the poster real quick. Let's just see. Who's number one? Sora's number one! With Donald and Goofy. Sorry, but, you know. I'll do it solo later, probably.
It's Jason Arnold Taylor, by the way.
Jason Arnold Taylor. Where'd I get Tom Arnold from, then? Who's Tom Arnold?
Really shoots yas.
We're gonna try out a new one, actually. So, which world should I go to? Quick. Higher battle level, lower battle level. I actually don't remember which is which. I want to say it's the higher battle level is the one that I don't hate. But I think... I don't know. So which should I go to first, guys? Left or right? Right or left? It's up to you. Is that on the left or the right? Do you remember? That's the one I wanted to do first, but I don't... Because, you know, it's seasonal, but I think it's this one. So I'm going to go to this one. I'm not entirely sure, and I think it's this one. So let's see if we can get there. Let's just warp here.
Left.
Yeah? Okay. So let's just warp here. Did I click the right button? I did. Okay. I'll go that way. Because I really like the Keyblade you get in that world. I think is why more than anything why I want to go. But also because, you know, it's Halloween and stuff. I mean, it's 5 days after Halloween. I don't care. 5 days after Halloween, but still. It's close enough. I should have started sooner though, and I would have been able to do it on Halloween. It would have been great. I actually thought about streaming on Halloween, but I wasn't far enough that I would have been able to get to there anyway. And I figured most people probably want to, like, trick-or-treat or go to parties or be with their family or something on Halloween. Weirdos. That sounds awesome. I would love a Sora plush. That sounds really cool. I feel like I need to start having some more collections. I was thinking maybe I should start collecting, like, keychains, just all sorts of keychains. I think that'd be a pretty cool collection to have. I mean, not like any keychain I ever came across. It's not like I'm going to try and complete the collection of keychains, buying every one that's ever been made, but you know, like, oh, is Monster going to get me? No, okay. That's cool. I'm gonna have to look. I almost never go to the mall anymore, which is where I tend to find Hot Topics, but every once in a while. Let me know, make sure everything is sounding good, by the way. Now that there are actually people watching. I think I've got it altered well enough that things sound a lot better now than they did, hopefully. With the volume and everything. But just in case I'm wrong, let me know. I do still intend to edit some of these into somewhat shorter parts, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. Got some things I gotta do, and of course I was away from my computer all weekend this weekend, so I didn't have the chance to, really. I was, before that though, I admit, I could have probably done it, but I was playing this game called Sorcery by Steve Jackson. If you haven't played it, it is really cool. It's like this pen and paper solo RPG in video game form. It's really... It's kind of hard to explain. I know that sounds weird, but it's really neat. Alright. Welcome to Halloween Town. It is Steve Jackson. Yeah, the guy I'm talking about is Steve Jackson. I'm 87.5% sure this time. Because he's a game creator. It sure is a spooky place. I'll bet the people here are scary looking too. Don't worry, we look spooky too. If they scare us, we'll scare them right back. Donald is he's really, really on this. You think so? So we got our costumes, our Halloween costumes ready. Welcome to Halloween Town, gentlemen. And ladies. That leaves enough room for... yeah, exactly. Uh-oh. Heartless! Killed them. Whenever you're... Oh, they're not fighting. I can't hit them. I know they're not fighting, but I really wish I could hit them, you know? I know they're being peaceful, but I don't want them to be peaceful. I want to kill them.
And now, allow me to introduce the Master of Terror, the King of Nightmares, Jack Skellington!
I really like his voice.
Bravo, Jack! Bravo!
All he did was rise up from a well.
This year's Halloween.
What is the best KH game? Mechanically Birth by Sleep. So far.
Their movement still needs work.
Story-wise, I think the first one is actually still the best.
I want to strike bone-chilling terror. I'm going to consult the doctor.
Which is kind of hard to judge, I think, though, because it is all one story. But I feel like I don't know. There was a lot done really good with this story. I think. There's just a lot more mystery to it, a lot more sense of exploration, and I've harped on that a lot. I'm going to keep harping on it. This game is just full of things to explore, things to find and discover, and it's not always clear where you're supposed to be going. As if you've watched some of the other streams, the phone game, there's actually 2 phone games, so you have to be more specific. But if you actually watch some of the other streams, you'll notice I definitely, that's 29 out of 4. Okay. But, you know, there's been a lot of places, a lot of times even, and I've played this game many times before, but a lot of times when I didn't know exactly where to go, and I just had to explore for a while. And I think that actually really works well for the story, because it's, you know, that's part of it. This is a kid who's been thrust into this sea of worlds and given this responsibility, but it's, you know, ultimately he wanted to get out originally just to look around, to explore, and so you get to do that. You don't always know where you're supposed to be going. You don't always know what to do. You have to look around. Whereas a lot of the other Kingdom Hearts games are too straightforward, I feel like, at times. The worlds are too linear.
Nonsense. My devices are always perfect.
Oh, I've got it! Why, of course. The Heartless need a heart. Doctor, do you think we can add a heart to that device?
Certainly. A heart's not all that complicated. Let's get to work.
May I introduce you to
Make a
Kingdom
heart.
Hearts?
First, take a container with a lock.
It's really kind of gross.
We need the key to this thing first.
Dum-ba-da-dum. I bet I can open it. I don't think I should. You're really gonna unlock it for them? Why not? If they succeed, we won't have to fight the Heartless, right? Besides, I want to see the Heartless dance too, don't you? That is a really dumb reason, Sora. Not really.
My, that was amazing.
Was it?
And you are...
You didn't actually show us anything.
Sora!
Well done, Sora.
That's
I'd
kind of
like
weird.
you to be a part of this year's Halloween.
Thanks.
What's this Heartless doing here?
Oh, the Heartless came to town just recently. What's frustrating is I can't get them to dance with me. So, the Doctor and I are trying to improve the guidance system. He's quite a genius.
I guess it
Okay,
does
Doctor,
kind of make
let's
sense,
continue.
since they
The
are
ingredients
artificial
for a heart.
Heartless, that they could manipulate them this way.
Emotion.
Oh, shit.
Fear. Hope and despair. Mix them all together, and we have a heart.
Feel like you might be missing a few ingredients there, but well, let's see how it goes, right? It's alive!
It failed.
Oh no, it failed.
Maybe we're missing some ingredients.
His mouth is really
Let's try
weird.
adding memory.
I always thought he kind of looked like a duck. Like he could be Donald Duck's dad or something.
Before Christmas
Sally!
character.
Good for nothing.
The snake was
girl.
funny.
Don't know why I bothered creating her. Sally's got the memory we need. See if you can track her down.
No problem. Sora, would you like to come along?
Yes, I
Sure.
would. And I've got nothing better to do, right? And by come along, I mean I'm gonna go somewhere, and you're gonna magically appear there, Jack, because I'm not using you in my party right now. Need my main party members to be here, in case I find any Trinities. Ah, torn page. Number 2. I think. Unless I got another one that I forgot about. It's possible.
Jack! Jack! We have a major crisis! The Heartless are completely out of control! We can't stop
Really
them.
feels like this should be your problem to deal with, Mayor. You are, after all, the
Maybe our
mayor.
experiment triggered something. Everything will be fine, Mayor. You have nothing to worry about.
That's not true. He could get turned into a Heartless any time. You never know. Although one does wonder, and you know, in the mythos of Kingdom Hearts, are these guys, like, is Jack Skellington alive or dead in the mythos of Kingdom Hearts? Presumably he has a heart, right? He's not a Heartless himself. So he's probably alive. But, if he's alive, you know, I mean, then can they just take his heart? You can have a Heartless Jack Skellington, a Heartless Skeleton Heartless? I don't know. That seems kind of weird. He's dead in the movie. Is that confirmed that he's actually dead in the movie? That he died at some point? I actually was watching a theory the other day about who Jack Skellington might have been, like, before he died. And I think they concluded that they thought he was the... Well, I guess not before he died, but like if he's in any other media, like any other pieces of work by Disney. And I think they concluded that they thought he might have been the Headless Horseman from the Tale... I don't know, Disney's version of the Tale of Sleepy Hollow, I guess. Which apparently they did a long time ago. And I don't know, I wasn't too sure about it. It didn't seem super compelling as a theory, but I guess it's not a terrible one at the same time. You beat Mario Odyssey?
I just watched it yesterday.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Dang, congratulations, Steve-O. Check this place too, once the Heartless here are out of our way. How was it? Mario Odyssey looks really amazing. I am very much looking forward to the day I can get a Switch and get that along with Breath of the Wild. They both look like just some of the best games that have come out of the industry in a really long time, to be honest. Some of the best examples of reinventing a classic, you know? Yeah, it looks really cool. I watched the completionist video on it, and it sounds like there is so much in it to complete, which is awesome. Just so many things to find and do. Looks really cool. Dang it. How did he... I could have sworn he was facing the other way, which is why I didn't try to dodge. Oh well. Try this again. Really can't wait till I get this Keyblade. I think usually the Keyblade I get here is the one I use about till I get Oblivion, really. Because it's a pretty high strength Keyblade, and those are the ones I tend to go for. So come back here. Where are the mummies? Come here, mummies. 880. My goodness, that's a lot. What do you mean purchased? Do they have DLC moons? Because that's a deal breaker. Totally a deal breaker. Die.
Come on!
Alright, we got all the Heartless this time. And now Zero appears.
Zero, have you seen Sally anywhere?
Is something wrong, Jack?
Well, that's good.
No, everything's going great. We're going to have the best Halloween ever. All we need now is your memory.
Memory?
I do feel like this kind of hints at some of the themes of Chain of Memories when they talk about the heart needing memory.
Jack, I have a bad feeling about this. Why don't you try something else? There's still time.
Nothing could beat what I've got planned.
It's going to make next year very disappointing.
They'll dance just as I envision it.
It's mainly for kids who can't get enough birthday
You're going to
gifts.
love it.
I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I think I have to go back to the square. Yeah, I can't go through that yet. Can't talk to Zero. Apparently he doesn't like me. He disappears whenever I get near. Which is weird, because I'm usually really good with dogs.
Did you hear that? Yeah, I sure did. A heart. What should we do?
Have games been too good this year?
Really are stupid. Isn't it obvious? Tell Oogie Boogie.
Have games been too good this year? No. No, they haven't. I think I'm not sure that's possible to have too good of a year for games. But if it were, even if it were, we've had better ones. It's been a pretty great one with Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey. But even both of those games don't have the same, I think, artistic merit as something like Undertale. Ooh, that was close. They're not. I don't know of any games that have come out originally this year that are super. Well, I don't know. I'm not trying to say it. Because I guess those are pretty culturally significant games, I think. They're probably going to be a big deal even in the future. I don't know. But they're not, you know, they're not a Chrono Trigger. They're not an Undertale. Cuphead did come out. That's true. That is a good point. That is a pretty significant milestone for gaming, I think. That's true. Because that was definitely doing something that had not been done before. And may not ever be done again, to be honest, but it was really cool. Nevertheless. So, I don't know. Let's see. What else is coming out this year, though? I know there's some stuff coming out. It's really good. XCOM 2's expansion was really, really good. War of the Chosen. You know, not world changing, but really, really good improvement. I don't know if there's something coming out in November. Oh, .hack GU Remaster's coming out in November, I think. It's coming out soon. And that got me really excited. That was a game series I really liked, and probably one I'll stream at some point. It was always kind of a niche series, .hack, but I always really enjoyed it. This way to the lab, right? And I'm excited for that because it apparently adds a whole new chapter, like a whole 4th volume or whatever, which I kind of doubt is going to be all that big, but more content is never a bad thing to me for video games, so... Yes, this is it. Now just one more ingredient. We need surprise to complete the heart. The mayor should know where it is. Alright, let's surprise the mayor.
That bonehead Jack is really making a heart.
Well, not really.
That works for me.
He's trying.
Ooh, when I get my hands on that... Well, I've got no hands, but I'm still gonna nab that heart and control the heartless.
One wonders why he feels the need to have a heart to control the heartless. I don't know. So yeah, if they're all dead here, though, you know, I wonder if they can even become heartless. Maybe that's why they're not scared of them, though, because maybe the heartless can't take their hearts since they're already dead. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think... it would kind of make sense that he might not have a heart in the Kingdom Hearts mythos, but at the same time... RE7 was a big deal, too. I don't know too much about Yakuza 0. I heard it was really good. I don't know too much about the series, though, or how significant it is. Did Horizon come out this year? I guess it was this year. I was thinking maybe it was last year, but it's not. How is Hollow Knight? What is Hollow Knight? I've seen it, like, advertised, but I don't know much about it. It does look interesting. Somewhat, but I wasn't super excited about it or anything. Maybe I just don't know enough. Where's the thing? Oh, Mayor's over here, I think. Persona 5 was a big deal, apparently. Which I still haven't played it. A lot of people said it was like the best JRPG ever. Or at least in a long time. I don't know about that, but... You know, I always wondered if there was something about these lights. I feel like there is something you can do with them, but I don't quite remember it. I don't know. What if I do thunder? Hit all 3 of them. No? Oh well. I hear howling. Is it Metroidvania? That's cool. That's another thing, I guess. The new 2D Metroid game came out. That was kind of a big deal. Metroid is not a series I'm super fond of. I've never been able to get into them too much. I've played Super Metroid part of the way through several times, but I'm not good at it apparently because I've never beaten it. I get why people like them. I just that sense of loneliness makes me feel too lonely, and then I get sad. so I find them hard to play. I do kind of, it is one of those series, like, I feel like I've got to finish Super Metroid at some point. Yeah, I could believe that. I kind of doubted I would consider it the best RPG ever. But it does definitely seem like it's leaning hard into its own style, which is a very Japanese style. Persona is very, very Japanese. And that's pretty cool. So, I'm about to die if he hits me. Ah! Ooh, good shot, Goofy. Good shot. So if the mayor wasn't over there, then I guess we do have to go through the graveyard now. Were those this year, too? I feel like, I thought Pokemon Uranium was last year. And I didn't really know when AM2R released. But, yeah, Pokemon Uranium's pretty cool, too. Ooh, white mushroom. Oh my, hello. Okay, let's focus on you. It's Arrow, if I can do it quick enough. Ah! I was too slow, crap. I have a bunch of the spells now, so I can actually do a lot more of them now. Thunder tends to mess up other ones, because it tends to hit ones you don't want to hit. Let's see if we can just stick with Thunder, get a Thunder Arts or whatever. Come on, give me Thunder, come on. Come on. No, come on. I just get really tense just waiting, you know? Waiting for him to do the one you want. Nier Automata looked pretty good. That's another series I've never have played. I didn't know until this year that it's a continuation of the Drakengard series, and I also didn't know that the Drakengard series is really trippy, apparently, like super trippy. Because I watched another YouTuber called Klimps talk about them, and they're creepy. I'm not sure if I could handle them. Like, they're creepy. But, it's cool. Like, it's not a bad thing. Alright, let's see if I can get Arrow, because some of them are doing Arrow. Sorry, I'm not being able to pay attention to the chat super well right now. I apologize. I gotta concentrate on trying to help, hit these guys at the right time. Ah, see, I was too late on that one. Wasn't paying enough attention. Hit him. Ah, I'm out of MP. I don't have an ether. Ah, I need MP. I can't even get one. Crap. Can I do any spells? No, I'm totally out. Donald, do a spell. That's not what I meant, Goofy. That's not what I meant. Good job, though. Good job. Okay, well, we got one Thunder Arts and a Mystery Goo. So Mystery Goo's pretty important. You gotta get a bunch of them for synthesis. There's the mayor. Yeah, Clips is pretty cool. I discovered him this year. He's interesting.
A Hat in Time finally came out.
A Hat in Time, that looks really cool. I am gonna have to get that at some point. That looked really fun.
To understand automata. They're separated by thousands of years and feature different characters.
Yeah, I kind of got the idea that you didn't have to play all of them in the series. I think I would still want to if I were going to. Because I tend to like interconnectedness of different series and stuff. But they're all kind of dark, it seems like. Check the tombstones. Yeah, alright. Wait, what? Oh, I'm supposed to be paying attention to this right now. I saw just this one go. Was that... No? Oh, okay. Alright, here we go. Let's try again. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Yeah, ukulele too. Yes, you did. Welcome, local. Good to have you. Oh, treasure. This is just the thing, isn't it? This is, yeah, it's Jack in the Box. Surprise. Okay, let's go this way. Yeah, I heard that too, and that is really bizarre. I get the feeling the creator of that game is probably a really weird guy. I remember when he was at E3 though, and he appeared in the mask, like he always wears that mask. And that in itself is kind of scary. Like he's It's kind of scary. This guy's not actually metal yet, is he? He should be attacking him. Thanks for the assist, Donald. Ah! Lock on to the... Quit! This one. Come on. Got him. These guys give a lot of experience. I think they might disappear if I don't kill them fast enough, so I forget. Ooh. He dropped gold. And a mystery goo. Huh. Why did that one do it and the other one didn't? What is the pattern there? I was kind of thinking that maybe they didn't. I kind of had thought they did, but then when the others didn't, I thought maybe I was just mistaken. Why did only the one do it?
Just Kojima in cosplay.
I have legitimately considered that, Steve-O.
Didn't you say Mystery Goo was a super rare drop?
Well, it's rare in that you can only get it in certain ways. Mystery goo, that is. Like, you have to get it from very specific enemies by doing very specific things. In fact, particularly, I think you can only get it from the various varieties of the mushroom Heartless. And they appear very rarely. They appear in the same spots where other Heartless would appear. So they'll only appear if the other Heartless didn't. I don't remember how to get this thing to move. And then, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, there we go. I gotta make this thing. I don't think I can go across that other thing yet. No, wait for me! There we go. What was I saying? You can only get them in certain areas from certain enemies. So they're rare for that. It's not so much that they're rare as in they are a rare percentage drop. At least that's in my understanding. Although maybe they are from those particular mushrooms. I don't know. That's possible. I know that from the white mushrooms, just as long as you do the same 3 spells, I think you always get one though. And the blue mushrooms, I think you just have to do a certain number of hops. That sounds like I'm talking about beer, but I'm not. Die. As for Yoko Taro being Kojima in disguise, I have legitimately considered that possibility, because they certainly seem to have the same sense of humor, and I've always heard Kojima really wanted to quit Metal Gear Solid a lot sooner than he did and move on to other things, so maybe he just took on a different identity and did move on to other things. I don't know. It's possible. He just didn't want Konami to know. Maybe they found out and that's why they canned him. They're like, hey, you've been making games for other companies. Not cool, bro. And he was like, I have a moon on my head! Because that's what he was like. That always... I don't think that's actually supposed to be a moon, I guess. But it reminds me of... It reminds me of the Majora's Moon a little bit, even though it's not. 3D after Snake loses his eye because he no longer... Really? I never got that version, but that makes a lot of sense. I didn't know that. That's a very Kojima thing to do, that Snake you wouldn't be able to use the 3D after Snake loses the eye. That's one of the things that makes him such an amazing developer, though, is that he's willing to play with the fourth wall, and he's willing to... But not, he makes a very good, serious story, but he doesn't take it too seriously. He's willing to step out of it from time to time, and he definitely is the best developer at making the mechanics fit the narrative, better than any other developer has ever done. Undertale is also a very good example of that, but I would say Kojima is still probably better. Undertale has a very limited set of mechanics it uses over and over, and Metal Gear Solid has had many mechanics to make the mechanics fit the narrative in very unexpected ways. 2 weeks long real time. The end fight of... Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, about fighting the end. Yeah, of course Yoko Taro and Kojima have never been in the same place at the same time. It's the same guy, man. Just like you guys have never seen me and Captain America in the same place at the same time. Not because we're the same guy, that's silly. But, just noting that.
There you go. This time it's sure to work.
Uh-oh. They stole the heart! They're heartless! After them! Okay. Alright, let's go. We lost them. Yeah, funny how they can get away from us that quickly, really. It's because you hesitated, man.
After them, quick!
Jack is so weird. He's so upbeat for somebody whose whole life is devoted to scaring people. I always found that kind of interesting about him. I have never... you guys may get mad at me for this. I've never actually watched The Nightmare Before Christmas. I was never aware of it before playing Kingdom Hearts. I had no idea what it was. Never even heard of it. Still haven't seen it. It's on my list. My informal mental list of movies that I need to watch, but I just have never gotten around to it. There's a lot of movies on that list, though, mind you. A lot of movies that I know I should watch and would probably enjoy, but just haven't gotten around to. Because I play a lot more video games than I watch movies. Probably even read more than I watch movies. Really, I very rarely watch movies at home. I typically only like watching movies when I'm going to the movies, which I really enjoy going to the theater and seeing a movie. That's always been a very good experience for me. I just don't like watching movies at home that much. I always feel like I could be doing something more. It makes me restless. Certainly is. Now would probably be a good time to watch it. But right now I'm playing it instead, so...
It's a masterpiece, honestly.
So everyone tells me it's a real masterpiece. Like if I were more into film, I probably would have watched it by now. I'm not as much of a film buff as I am a video game nerd. Never have been. I'll get around to it at some point, for sure. It probably needs to go on Netflix, though. I think that's probably what needs to happen. Either that, or whatever Disney's streaming service is that they're talking about making. Because that'd probably be good. It's such a Thanksgiving movie. Well, I mean, it is right between, Halloween and Christmas, so... If it is on Netflix, I'm not aware of it, but I could look later. Might be some, if it is, I might watch it tonight, actually. That's possible after the stream.
Disney pulled everything, didn't they?
They have not pulled everything yet. I actually thought they might have, but they definitely haven't done it yet. Because, come back. Because, they have, like, several of the Marvel movies on there and stuff still.
Yeah, it's still on there.
So Nightmare Before Christmas is on Netflix? I'm gonna have to watch it then. I was not aware of this fact. I just finished Stranger Things. I actually have had my Netflix membership out for quite a while because I just felt like I wasn't really using it for a while, and for a little while I wanted to save money, so I cut it out for a while, and then just recently renewed it so that I could watch Stranger Things 2 again because I just couldn't resist. I really love that show. And I finished it over the weekend. It's great, by the way, if you haven't seen it yet. Wonderful show. See, none of them dropped anything that time. There's got to be some pattern to that. Like, maybe I fought one of them without getting hurt, or maybe I killed him before he had a chance to ever go metal, or just within a certain time. I don't know. There's got to be there's got to be a pattern to it. Did I actually watch? We're talking about something else. Okay, never mind. Well, if it's on there, I may have to, try and watch it tonight. I really prefer, I think, my first time watching it to be with someone who really enjoyed it, like who's just a big fan of it. Because I know, dadgummit. Because I know a lot of people that really love that movie, so I feel like I should. I feel like I owe it to them. But I don't have anyone here that is like that right now, so. Yeah, Stranger Things is really great. Really great show. I am not an 80s kid, but I do enjoy 80s nostalgia anyway. Seemed like a fun time. And I like stories about adventure, some meddlesome kids. Perhaps because I was not one growing up. I was very much stay at home and not get into trouble sort of kid. Hello. And it's a really interesting story. I'm really curious to see what they're gonna do for Season 3. I don't want to spoil anything for anyone, but like Season 1 definitely has a big lead-in to Season 2. Season 3 didn't have that as much, so I guess they're kind of leaving it more open-ended maybe. And I think that's good and bad in some ways, I guess. Can I get back up from here? If I just fell down here and can't get back up, I'm very disappointed. No, there's stairs, okay. Arrgh! Die. Those mummy guys, they can do a lot of damage, let me tell you. They do a lot of critical hits, too. See? What? Ah! I was healing! I need Leaf Bracer. Man. I need once more in second chance, too. Those are really indispensable in Proud Mode especially. Really probably in any mode. But in Proud Mode, you know, once I get them, that should significantly increase my odds of survival. Because I have to get down to 1 HP before I can die, which just tends to give you a lot better chance of finding the time to heal before you die. Whereas this, you can think I'm okay, or be in the middle of healing, and they hit you once and you're dead. Open the thing, Sora, before more heartness appear. Ooh, flare. That's a good engine. Cool. I don't know if it's better. I've always kind of wondered, like, is it better than Firaga? Is it worse? It's not really made clear. Yeah, Donald screams at Sora a lot. It's kind of great. Ah! I like it when Donald screams at Sora, though, because it usually means he's doing something useful, a la healing me or casting arrow on me, which are pretty much the main useful things he can do. You know, I'd much rather him be doing that than trying to hurt the enemies. I'd much rather him be protecting or healing me, because really, guys, it's all about me. I'm the Keyblade wielder here. Oh, crap. If they die, they just sit there for a little while and come back because they're cartoon characters. If I die, it just sounds like a duck in distress. No, he will, before he casts a spell on Sora, he'll scream out Sora's name most of the time. But hey, you can't be faulted for not understanding what Donald Duck is saying. That's kind of always been a running joke about him. But he's not exactly easy to understand. Come back here. Sliding dash, there we go. Again, I hate being in that middle range where sliding dash doesn't trigger, but I also can't reach them. Stranger Things featuring Mickey Mouse characters would be great. I would pay for that. I would watch that. I wouldn't pay much for that because I'm cheap, but I would definitely watch it. That sounds like a fun parody for someone to do. If I had any animation skills, I would probably do that, but I don't. But one of you might, because I know some of you I went to college with, studied TCOM. So get on that. Cough, cough, hint, hint. Wink, wink. Please don't kill me! Ah! Ooh, I've killed a bunch of Heartless now. I earned a trophy. Yay, me. Nope, die. Where is it? There we go. That would be pretty funny. Oh, man. I wish I could do a good Donald Duck impression. I can't, but if I could, I would be doing it throughout this playthrough. Apparently, local compliment... Well, I don't know if it was a compliment. She said she didn't know that she needed to hear my Goofy impression, but was happy that she did. I don't know if that means it was good or bad, but apparently it was worth hearing. So I am trying to keep up with that when I remember to, and when my voice isn't too tired. It is surprising how strained my voice can get playing this game and talking about it. Really, it's not. I mean, it's not the game. Do my best Donald impression? It's not even going to sound remotely close. I promise. Oh! I was so close. Sora! Yeah, that's probably it. Like, I cannot do a Donald impression at all. if I were threatened to either die or do a good Donald Duck impression, I would die. But I would die with dignity, doing an awful Goofy impression. And no, I could also do an awful Mickey Mouse impression if that helps.
I knew Oogie Boogie was behind this.
Karate chop yourself in the throat for Donald voice.
Karate chop. I karate chop myself in the throat for a Donald voice. How hard do I have to hit myself? Is it just... And do I hold my hand there, or do I just, like, hold it, like, hit and then release? How's that work? I mean, I can give it a shot. You know, I'm all about the views, you know. If I can do a good Donald impression. I'm gonna fall. I was hoping I could kill him before I fell, but I was not able to. Computer say karate chop yourself in the throat with no emotion was hilarious. Wait, do you guys hear the computer too? Hold on, I thought I was the only one that heard the computer. Do you guys hear the computer voice too? Because if so, I probably need to change that. No rapid fire. Don't actually do that. But Steve-O, you know I have to take all of your advice. It's very important to me that I follow all of my best friend Steve-O's advice. About rapidly hitting myself in the throat. Is that a red... That is a red Trinity. It's on a wall. I kind of forgot. I remember there being one here. I don't remember it. Oh, I guess they're all on the wall, aren't they? The red ones. I forgot. Yeah, oh, you heard that? I thought it was pretty funny that it said that. I don't know... I really don't know how you guys can hear it, because the only thing... It's like a voice in the background. You don't get the full volume computer read off. I don't think I get a full... like, it's a voice in the background for me, so I'm wondering if you guys are getting it as much as I am, which you probably shouldn't be. I could just turn it off. Most of the time I can't understand what it's saying quickly enough anyway, so I just... if I'm not able to read it, it's not really helpful anyway, usually. So I could maybe turn it off, but I don't know. So this part's fun. This is one of my favorite locations in the game, actually. It's just... I mean, it's frustrating, because when you fall really far. But it's so interesting. There's just a bunch of different entrances and exits, and you gotta climb up this tower. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Change it to Goofy's voice. I cannot change it to another voice, sadly. And I don't know why you want to make it say John Madden over and over. If you want, I can say John Madden over and over. John Madden, John Madden, John Madden, John Madden, John Madden, John Madden. See, it's probably easier for... Ooh. Nice heal there, don't we? Probably easier for me to do it than for the computer to do it. I don't remember if there's a point to coming down here or not. Oh look, Heartless. That's the wrong spell. Here comes another Chinese earthquake. I really don't understand what you guys are talking about right now. That's okay. That's okay. As long as you guys are enjoying yourselves, I'm sure some people get it. Hit him. Hit him with the deep freeze. That's not deep freeze. Deep freeze is a much more powerful spell, actually, Sora. Wait, what? Shut tight? What? No knob, no keyhole. There must be a device somewhere to open it. I don't remember this. What is... Huh. Well, alright. Well, keep exploring, I guess. We'll back up the way we came. See, this is one of those games... there may, in fact, be things I discovered that I've never discovered before playing through this game, to be honest. Because it is one of those games where I feel like I'm always discovering something new about it, and that's one of the things I love about it. One of the things I love about Kingdom Hearts 1 above all the others. Oh, you're referencing a video? Okay. So yeah, I pretty much never go onto the trending page on YouTube.
Fire!
I'm too lame for that. So come back, platform.
Can't post links in chat.
Yeah, you probably can't. I'm pretty sure I've tried to set it so that you can, but it doesn't let you anyway. I don't know why. So sorry about that. You might be able to comment later on the video or something. Of course, I think everyone who's on here pretty much has my cell phone number, so don't give it out. Don't give it out on the chat. Don't do that. That'd be bad. Because once I get Super Mondo famous, I'd have to get a whole new cell phone, because that one would just be compromised. And I've had this cell number for a really long time. Oh, I've seen that video maybe, or I've seen footage of that, and they have the computer voice read everything, like read really weird stuff, so I have seen that. I don't remember I don't remember anything about John Madden, but it's been a while since I've seen it. That's old. Nice. Not enough MP. Got him! Haha! Magic wins the day!
Heal.
Thanks to the Powerpuff Girls. I felt like I was kind of saying it in a Townsville narrator sort of way there. So I had to go for it. Are these emblem heartless? Is that an emblem on them, or is it not? I can't actually see. I might have to check it later in the journal. Whew, got him though. I love the level up effects in this game. It's very satisfying when you get a level up. Always feels great.
See ya.
Hit him. Come on. Come on.
See ya.
Ooh, I learned Blitz. That's a useful ability. MP. I don't remember how to get to that. So for instance, I used to think that some of these treasure chests actually disappeared after this tower disappears, but I think they all actually do end up just getting moved somewhere else. Like, you can still get all the stuff, I think. But I would rather, in case I'm wrong, I'd rather go ahead and get them, but I'm not sure how to get those. I don't remember, so I'm gonna move on. I don't remember, I've never done it. It's possible. Haha! Deep freeze! Deep freeze! Deep freeze! Deep freeze! I hope you enjoyed my rendition of Deep Freeze by Sora, aka Haley Joel Osment. Sorry, prepubescent Haley Joel Osment. Let me specify. Arguably the best version of Haley Joel Osment. Not really. He seems like an okay guy for the most part, I guess. He had like one scandal, I think, right? I don't know, that I didn't really pay much attention to, but he's probably okay. He's still playing Sora, so there's that. Something lima bean. Yep. What? Wait. There's a Heartless here. There's a Heartless. Die. Come back here. You're supposed to die, not fly away. What? He just jumped off. That was wonderful. See if I can get him to spawn back up here, so I can kill him. There it is. See, every time he respawns, though, he's full health again. Screw that. Let's go on. Let's move on. I have a Facebook message, guys. Oh, I'm not. You realize I'm not gonna watch the video while I'm streaming, right? I do appreciate the link, but that would be very rude of me to stop streaming just to go watch somebody else's video. I feel like, unless I were like doing commentary on that video, but I don't have the equipment to show it on my stream. So this is a lot easier than I remember it being. I remember actually having some trouble on this fight sometimes. I took them out super fast. Super fast. Come. Would you stop jumping around so I can kill you? Let me kill you. There we go. Yeah, just following orders, sure. We're just following orders. Oogie Boogie told us to steal the heart. It's all Barrel's fault. It was his idea to tell Oogie Boogie about the heart. Yeah, that's right. But you guys said... You should be ashamed. Poor Barrel. Hey, a save point. Oogie Boogie told us not to give away his hiding place, and we're not supposed to talk about the lever either. Oh, I guess that door must be to his place. And I have to hit the lever? I don't remember that. But there we go. Oogie Boogie made us do it. We had no choice. You'll never find the green door. I've already found it. Take that. I'm going to save. Ugh. I'm going to turn over to my handy-dandy strategy guide too real quick to see if there's a way I can get those treasure chests before I destroy everything. I am going to destroy everything though. Don't you worry about that. Do 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 do. Do 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 da 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 dum 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 da dum dum da da dum dum da da dum da da dum. Wait, so it's saying there's a trinity I have to access before I can... Or I'll miss it? That's not true. You can't miss a trinity. This guide has got to be wrong on that. Surely. Surely. Because those are very important. It keeps track of how many, which ones you've gotten. Oh, hey, look, a treasure. So maybe the lever opened up more than just the green door. Because I found some puppies. And this lowered. Aha! So now I can get into it. Aha! Mega ether. Do 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 do. Da 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 dum da 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 dum da da dum da da dum da dum da 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 dum 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 da da dum. Might have been talking about the red trinity I already got though, but I'm gonna look around a little bit just to make sure because it said it was on the wall near the entrance, which kind of sounded like what they were doing. The one I got before, it kind of sounded like you might have been talking about a different door. And I just want to make sure I don't miss any red trinities because this is 100% run. It's important. Hey, point nearby. Yeah. Yeah. Hope you're enjoying those dulcet tones of "This Is Halloween." Show me a picture of where this trinity is supposed to be. It makes it sound like it's right here, though, and I don't see one. I think they were talking about the one down there, maybe. I think. Or maybe it got moved for Final Mix. That's possible. Although I kind of remember there being one down there, I thought. I don't know. I'm about to fall again, aren't I? I don't want to fall. Deep freeze! Where'd the other one go? It actually is really starting to bother me that he says deep freeze every time he casts Blizzara, when it is very much not the spell deep freeze that enters into the game in Birth by Sleep. Enters into the series. That's the term I couldn't think of. Well, yeah, I don't think there's another red trinity here. I think we're safe. If I end up with one red trinity not gotten on my thing, though, I'm gonna be very disappointed. You know, that door just goes right here. That seems really unnecessary. Alright, here's the green door, guys. I really enjoy this boss fight. It's really a lot of fun. Oogie Boogie, give me back the heart!
You want it?
See, why wasn't that line in the cutscene? It is very strange what they decide to put in actual cutscenes and what they decide to put in text boxes sometimes in this game. I've noticed that a lot on this playthrough.
it. Nobody disrespects me! Nobody!
Oh. Alright. This was kind of a unique boss fight. Oh, hello. Got some Heartless to deal with, because apparently Oogie Boogie can summon them now. And I guess apparently he couldn't before. I guess Maleficent didn't trust him with that. And then you've got to... It's kind of hard to do, but you want to catch him by clicking these buttons. There we go. So just this wedge will lift up, and I can smack him! Smack him with the Keyblade! Ah. And I've always tried to see if I could stay up there when he tries to push you off. The Wiggins, huh? It gives you the children from Ender's Game? Because that's kind of strange. Kill the Heartless! Nope. Yeah, take the lock off of him. There we go. Now we can lock back onto him. There we go. Same wedge, I think. No hitting me. Me hit you, not the other way around. No. Oh, caterpillars. Where's the Heartless? I think you can actually hit these dice to do something, can't you? Maybe not. When they're not on fire. I know, honestly. No Wiggins. Where are the Heartless? Come on, dude. Hurry this up. I think he's utilizing the actual strategy a boss should utilize. Not giving me the ability to get up to them. That's unfortunate. Ah, I think I got him. Yeah, there we go. Did he heal? That is so rude. I hope he... No! Ah, I'm so close. You know what? Can I hit him with Blizzard? Ow! Or Thunder. Maybe I can hit him with Thunder. Think? Oh, I can. It doesn't do much, but I can hit him. I'm gonna get him. Ow! I'm gonna get him. Eventually. I don't know enough MP to do it this way. There's no way. Dadgun it. I almost had him. Oh, he's... Oh, not... Oh, wait, no. Oh, yeah, hey. Awesome, got him. Now, ow! Stop that. You're mine. 2,500 experience. That is a lot of experience points. It's a really cool finisher. I'm just down there posing. Well, there goes Oogie Boogie. Good thing we'll never have to deal with him again. Never, ever have to deal with him again in this entire series. Never. So the more I look at this, the more I'm thinking. The more I'm thinking that this guide isn't very good. So that heart was a failure after all. Obtained Holy Circlet and Ansem's Report 7. Awesome. Gotta get those Ansem reports, man. Those Ansem reports was my jam when I was a kid, man.
The bug stuffing is just so gross.
I think the bug stuffing is cool. As long as they're properly sealed, I bet it gives a really nice firmness as well as softness to the pillow. I was really confused by what Oogie Boogie was supposed to be actually when I first played this game, because again, I'd never seen the movie, and I guess I heard he's apparently supposed to be like a bag of Halloween candy, but it's bugs instead, which is interesting. Whoa, how did he get so big? Look, it's brimming with the power of darkness. Oogie Boogie is drawing power from those dark globs. That's a technical term, by the way, dark globs. Make sure you put that in your notes, it'll be on the test. So we just have to destroy those things, right? That's pretty much the long and short of it, dude. Or we could just leave. We got the heart, right? Actually, we could probably just leave, right? Because we have the heart. That's what we came for. He's stuck there, right? Oh well, that'd be too easy, right? And hey, if there's anything I'm good at, it's doing things the hard way.
Come on!
I would probably not fill a housewarming gift with bugs. That's more of a Halloween gift. Just don't trust any Halloween bags I give you. That's really the thing. No, I don't like bugs though, so I wouldn't have the courage probably to pick them up. So if anything, they would have to be store-bought bugs, which are still kind of gross. He drops bugs into Tim Allen's beard? That is gross. That is really gross. I wouldn't think Tim Allen would let him get away with that sort of thing, but I guess even he has his limits. Right, yeah. Arrgh! Get the glob. Globity glob glob. No more glob. No! I fell. Crap. This is not too hard of a fight, actually. You gotta watch out for the fireballs, really, is all. They will do a lot of damage, but in a lot of places you can't really be hit by them. If you manage to block them, you get apparently 24 experience points, which is pretty good, I feel like. Just for blocking a fireball. That's true. You want to get the good stuff. You know, if you don't get the factory sealed bugs, they might have been tampered with. You know? And those tampered with bugs, those are dangerous. I think these things might infinitely spawn. I think I might be fighting a losing battle here. Let's move on. Was this Dark Glob thing in the original game? Yes, this was totally in the original game, because I definitely remember it. I actually really enjoy the fight, because it's really less of a boss fight and more of a platforming challenge. Look, his leg. And more, I mean, it's kind of an issue of finding them, too, more than anything. Because they're not that hard to defeat. You just gotta get to them and not fall. That's the tricky part. This way, I think. Here we go. You gotta watch out for that lantern now, because it's close. You gotta quit locking on to the wrong thing, Sora. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Thank you, Donald. I think Donald just saved my life. Oh, no! No! I did not remember that. I forgot about that. It almost got me. Alright, moving on. There's only one or two left, I think. We're almost there. Almost there. That's not one. Here we go. I think this might be the last one. I'm not sure, but it might be. Oh, I think it was. I wouldn't have gotten so much experience, right? That was a cool finisher. Oh, my max AP went up. That's awesome. I need that. I found the keyhole! But it's really big, so I gotta bounce this off the moon first. Yeah! I felt really short. I feel like I'm getting through these pretty fast, although it is 11 o'clock here, which means for some of you it's 12 o'clock. So I probably will call it quits soon.
Why didn't I listen to you?
Don't feel bad, Jack. We'll come up with another plan for Halloween. Next time, we'll do it together.
Some of the pages of this guide are coming out in the back, I just realized. I guess we have no choice. We'll have to cancel the Heartless Halloween Festival for now. Here, I want you to have this. Pumpkinhead, oh yeah. It's a great Keyblade, guys. Visit us anytime, Sora. Next year's Halloween will be the scariest ever. Emotion, memory. We put in all the necessary ingredients. What else do you need to make a heart? What is a heart anyway? I can't figure it out. Wow, what a cliffhanger. No, I don't need you in my party right now, thanks. Jack's still talking about the Heartless Halloween. He still seems set on doing it. My artificial heart should have been a huge success, but it was a huge failure. I can't figure out what went wrong. You know, if his research had actually led to anything, I feel like most of the events of Kingdom Hearts 2 could have been avoided. Just saying. Alright, so I'm gonna end the stream soon. Not right away, first of all. Oops. Pumpkinhead. Extra strength, long reach, the ability to deal a string of critical blows. That's what I'm talking about. Time is a construct.
One day and there was a tiny pumpkin at the end of your nose.
I really don't know how to respond to that, Zach. I'm not gonna lie. Could I get it off my nose? If I could get it off my nose, I would make pumpkin pie. Because pumpkin pie is delicious.
Where did this question come from?
Yeah, that would be my question. Where did that question come from? Is there anything else I need to do while I'm here? Oh, let's see. Can I go through this yet? I don't know if I can. I think there's a shortcut there eventually somehow.
At the end of his nose.
Goofy does have a pumpkin at the end of his nose. That's true. And kind of a horn, which he doesn't really have normally. But to be fair, Goofy also has a much longer nose than mine. And if I had a real pumpkin at the end of my nose, I would have to go probably get it surgically removed, as I would have trouble. I would have a lot of trouble moving and walking and stuff.
I thought it was orange.
No, he's right. It is definitely a pumpkin.
When you take the pumpkin off, you see a small copy of your face.
That would be horrifying. Yes, it would. You know what? I think I need to go this way, actually, because there's a few more... Shut tight? What do you mean, shut tight? I should be able to go through that. Why can't I go through that? I have to unlock it somehow, don't I? I think there's a gravestone I have to examine to unlock it or something. Wait, what's this way? No, this is where I met the mayor before. Okay. That goes back to the graveyard then, right? So, I don't want to go that way. Somehow I can open that Christmas tree door, I think. Maybe? Where is it? Well, maybe not. Maybe I have to wait till later. It'd be frustrating. Although there's, you know, stuff in every world that you have to come back to get later to get, so I guess I should expect it by now. I mainly just wanted to come over to the Manor Ruins because I think there's some new stuff I can get now that it is ruins and not the Manor. I love that you don't take fall damage in Kingdom Hearts, you know? There's something down there. And I think there's something up here? No, maybe not. Maybe I always just thought it was a good place to hide something. That's where I hid my firstborn child, right there, in that little roof right there. This is... I could have sworn there was something here. I mean, there's a guillotine, but why bother putting this in if there's nothing there? Oh, that's the creepiest thing about games, man. See, that's the kind of thing that scares me in games. Things that are mysterious and I just can't figure out. Like that. Or like the door in that one ending of Chrono Cross. That's so... I love it, but... That's true. That is a good point, Zach. Can I go this way? No, I have to go the other way. I can't go into that stiff blackness. I have to go into this stiff blackness. I should never say those two words together again. That sounded kind of gross. Why would you not hide children in graveyards? Who would think to look for them there? It's the perfect place. Okay, you kind of froze me there for a second. I think there's a treasure up there. I don't think I can get to it yet. All right, let's leave. Let's head to here. We can talk to Lock, Shock, and Barrel again. Yeah, keeping an eye on them, sure. I believe that. Yeah, quiet's boring. Yeah, all right. Alright, to the gummy ship. Hey, another trophy. There's not another tournament right now, right? The only new ability I've really gotten is high jump, so I don't know if there's really anything new to find right now. But, we're gonna head back to Traverse Town. Like I said, I probably need to end the stream soon, but I guess the last thing we can do then is to check up on synthesis, see if we can synthesize anything new. We've gotten some new materials now. By the way, for those wondering, if you've been watching my other videos, what that fire does is you cannot open, the synthesis shop does not open, or you can't use it until you've lit that fire. I did remember what it does. I can make a cottage. I need to make that. I really want this. Really want this, but those are all pretty hard to get materials right now. I could make a guard earring. I could make a mega ether. Alright, well, let's make them. Again, you have to eventually synthesize at least one of everything. It's pronounced Kupo. That didn't unlock anything new. Okay. So that's pretty much all I can synthesize right now. This button. You know, I find it really weird about modern consoles that they don't just have start and select buttons. The PS4 controller has options and share. And then you've got that middle touchpad button, which actually counts as two buttons. And it's weird. Could someone sell you a... They're not slaves, Zach! Gosh. You can't just own Moogles. They're their own people. Rude. Ooh. Strike enemies ahead of you with a powerful finishing combo. That's pretty useful. And I've got 3 left over, so I could do Sonic Blade or I could do Strike Raid. I think I want to go with Sonic Blade. Donald could probably take off Berserk. That's not all that useful to him. But he can equip Second Wind. Goofy has Second Wind. Oh, he has Second Chance. That would help him a lot. I really wish I had that ability already, but it would help him a lot. Let's see. These are all pretty useful abilities. Yeah, I think we'll wait for now. What did I synthesize? That's what I should be looking at. I got this, which would increase my AP, but I don't want to do it yet. It'll be useful later, though. Lowers elemental damage and raises max AP. It's pretty useful. Guard earring. This is what I made. So that gives me extra defense and some AP. In this case, it would lower my strength quite a bit there. But what about here? So lower my HP by 3, my MP by 1, but increase my defense and my AP. It's tempting. You know what? I've been trying to pile the defensive stuff on Goofy, though, so... What about this? What if I did this? So that lowers his HP a little bit, but his defense stays the same, and he gets an extra 3 AP, meaning he can probably equip that Second Chance. Yeah. There we go. That seems like a good choice. Alright. Anything else I need to do right now? I can't think of anything. I do have high jump, but I can't think of anything I can do with it here right now. So, I guess I'm going to call it a night. Expect the next stream tomorrow at same time, 8:30. Trying to figure out what the regular schedule is going to be. I had talked about doing it 3 times a week, but I can't figure out a way to evenly space that, and it would drive me nuts to not have it evenly spaced. So I think I'm going to try to do, for now, eventually I'm sure it's going to have to be lowered, but Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday as the regular schedule. And I'm going to do some earlier, some later. That way different people have a chance to watch, hopefully. So, yeah, tomorrow, though, expected at 8:30. And it's been great having you all here. It's been a great stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good night. Enjoy the post-Halloween spirit. Look forward to Thanksgiving. Alright, I will see you guys later. And I'm going to say bye because I know it goes to this awkward blank screen. Bye-bye!